I know Valentine's Day is coming and there may be some pressure to not be single, but be patient. It's okay if this Valentine's Day you get your own chocolate, buy yourself your own teddy bear, upgrade your cable so you can get some extra movies and watch what you want by yourself. And enjoy yourself.
It's time to exhale and be motivated. Annie's Blue Couch. Yeah.
Hello, everyone, to all of you, Annie's crew. Welcome back to the Blue, Annie's Blue Couch. Thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with me today. Now, before we get into today's conversation, I want to remind you to please like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and as always, please do me a huge favor and share this video with at least 2 of your friends. We've been talking about some tough topics these past few weeks, and I'm not about gloom and doom at all. I've just really wanted to address some of the things I sense a lot of people are dealing with. I've experienced my own level of all of it at various times in my life. So I understand what you may be going through if you're suffering with loneliness or low self-esteem. I really just want to motivate, inspire, and encourage you to not give up on yourself, on your dreams, on life because of bumps in the road. It's never a good idea to ignore your feelings or to ignore your truth as it pertains to how you are experiencing life, or at least how you perceive that you are experiencing life. But the extreme other side of ignoring it is also dangerous when you dwell on it so much that it dictates your every move or lack thereof and actually stops you from making moves. Here on Annie's Blue Couch, it is never about putting anything under the rug and ignoring it. Let's bring the issues to the surface. Let's rip off the covers and let's talk about it. But we're not about to just talk. We're going to do. After you've watched any of my videos, I pray that it challenges you to do something. For today's conversation, I want to talk about the blessing of being single. Yes, I said blessing. If you're looking for a boo thing, a husband, a wife, a partner, whatever you're calling it these days, don't change the video. I promise you, I'm not about to preach a you don't need a man or you don't need a woman message. I mean, you kind of don't, but that's not what this is about. I truly believe that happy single people are attractive to those who are looking for a meaningful connection. You got to get happy about your singleness. You got to stop wishing and looking all sad and start enjoying yourself. Valentine's Day is coming, and I think a lot of people feel pressure to be with someone. I'm all for finding love and giving love and being in love and all that good stuff. But can we talk for a few minutes about self-love? Can we talk for a minute? I want you to walk away from today's conversation knowing that, do they still say all that in a bag of chips? Well, knowing that you're all that and a bag of chips, a bottle of Sprite, and a Cinnabon. No, but seriously, until love comes your way or you find it or whatever, I want you to truly love yourself. Hold your head high, knowing that without a partner, you can still accomplish your goals and dreams and be happy. If you are not happy with yourself and not appreciating the gift of you, listen, I'm telling you right now, you're giving off a whole other vibe, and that may actually be contributing to your prolonged singleness. No shade. I'm just saying. So today, I want to give you 5 tips to appreciate your singleness, enjoy life with you, and become your best self. So let's get right into this. Tip number 1, enjoy your own company. I think people often say they're lonely when really they're simply single and not enjoying their own company. When you enjoy your own company, you spend time really getting to know yourself. When you really know who you are, you won't waste time and energy on people who don't add value to you or who you know won't be a compliment to you and where you're going as it pertains to your goals and dreams. Knowing yourself gives you the confidence to say, nah, I'll pass. The quicker you bypass the ones you know aren't a good fit, the quicker you can get to the one. And by the way, if you don't enjoy your own company, what makes you think someone else will? Listen, get excited reserving that table for one and watch and see how many people try to interrupt that reservation. Tip number 2, make moves. Stop putting your life on hold waiting for someone to join forces with you. You are a force all by yourself. And when he or she comes along, y'all just gonna keep making moves together. So buy that house. Why are you waiting for Mr. or Mrs. Right to do that? When they come along and you both decide you want to live somewhere else, you can either sell that house or better yet, rent it out and let it pay for itself. And eventually, it's going to start paying you. Listen, do what God has called you to do. Be the best you can be. Walk in purpose, on purpose, and stop waiting to make moves. Tip number 3, don't let anybody pressure you to hurry up and get in a relationship. Listen, half the people who are in relationships annoying you with questions like, when you gonna get married? Why are you not in a relationship? Don't you want kids? And the list goes on and on. Half the people asking you those questions are not in the best situations in their own relationships. And it's simply not fair to you that they even keep asking, but it's possible that their own life is centered around their own relationship and they have nothing else to talk about. And since you're not in a relationship, they don't know how to connect with you, so they resort to asking those kinds of questions. Now, it's very possible that you might be living reckless, and the point of the question in that case is to stir up some introspective thinking to jolt you into a less reckless life. But if you're watching this video, that's probably not the case for you. So try not to be too annoyed by those questions and do not give into the pressure to be anything other than single in this season of your life. You're getting things together, and when the time is right, an added partner will be a blessing to you. Tip number 4, become. Now, this is a pretty loaded word. I truly believe that before each and every one of us took our first breath, God had a plan. He had a plan for me, and he most certainly has a plan for you. Become who you were born to be. Become whole. Become financially stable. Become healthy. Become a voice in your community. Become the solution to a problem in our world today. Become happy. Becoming anything is a process. And even in terms of the kind of person you believe you want to be with, become what complements that. So many people want the perfect partner, which, by the way, doesn't exist. But in all the things you list that you want in your partner, do you have what complements that? You want a go-getter, a hard worker, someone who's passionate about life and really pushing themselves to be great. That kind of a person is not even looking in the direction of someone who's busy being sad that they are single. Become what complements everything on your list. Become. Now, my final tip number 5, be patient. Patience is the capacity to tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. If you're mad at yourself, mad at an ex, maybe even mad at God, you are not exercising patience. It is so important to be patient. Patience fuels maturity. I know you think you've waited long enough, but just wait a little while longer. Grow a little more. Strengthen that patience muscle, because when he or she comes along, you're going to need to be fully acquainted with the use of that muscle. Relationships need patient partners, to be success stories. I said in the beginning of today's conversation that I know Valentine's Day is coming and there may be some pressure to not be single, but be patient. It's okay if this Valentine's Day you get your own chocolates, your own teddy bear, upgrade your cable so you can watch some movies alone and enjoy yourself. Be patient. It will be worth it if you don't sell yourself short and settle for less than what you deserve. So that's it. Let's recap my 5 tips to appreciate your singleness, enjoy life with you, and become your best self. Tip number 1, enjoy your own company. Tip number 2, make moves. Tip number 3, don't let anybody pressure you to hurry up and get in a relationship. Tip number 4, become. And tip number 5, be patient. I really hope today's conversation was helpful for you. If so, please hit the like button and leave me a comment down below letting me know your thoughts. Maybe you know somebody who really, really needs to hear this. Or somebody who every time you talk to them, all they talk about is finding a man or finding a woman. Send them this video. Share this video with them. Now, if you're single, you are not any less valuable than anyone who's in a relationship. Love yourself. Appreciate yourself. And until next time, remember, you are beautiful. You are special. Your smile is amazing. And don't let anyone or anything ever make you feel less than who and what God has designed you to be. Annie's crew, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Bye for now.
Annie's Blue Couch.